so today's Make with Munro is going to be making a mini beast. Now, I'm very aware that you can't go out and get things, so we're going to try and make it with things you might find around the house. So the first thing I'm going to do is just, I've got some scrap paper, or you can use newspaper, tissue paper, whatever you can find. And we're just going to scrunch it up into a ball to make our mini beast body. You might want 2 bits to make it bigger. So once we've scrunched it into a ball, I'm going to wrap some sellotape around it to keep it all together. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to make this an insect. So an insect needs how many legs? That's right, it needs 6 legs. So you can use anything you want for your legs. So I've got some lolly sticks, or you can use string, you can use sticks from the garden, you can use pipe cleaners, whatever you can find around the house. So I'm going to use 3 because 3 plus 3 is 6. So I'm going to stick them on the bottom of my mini beast. Bit fiddly. Okay, there we go. Right, so there is my mini beast model. So I think I'm going to make this one, I might make this one into a bumblebee, I think this one's going to be a bumblebee, and I might make it some little wings. So this was a bumblebee, but also you could give it a big bit and a little bit. I wonder what that one could be. Or this one I've made into a long shape. So I've rolled up a long sausage and a little head. I wonder what that one's going to be. So I've made 3 different shapes. So you can choose what kind of mini beast you're going to make. Right, so I'm going to get my little one back. So the next thing we need to do is we need to cover it to make it strong. Now we're going to do this. I've got some kitchen roll. I would say toilet paper, but toilet paper is quite rare now. So you can use little bits of tissue paper, kitchen roll, whatever you can find. I mean, if you've got lots of toilet paper, then yeah, you can use that. We're going to cut it up into little strips. Little strips like this. There we go. Now, depending on what you have at home, I've got here, I've just got some PVA glue mixed with a little bit of water to make it all runny. If you haven't got PVA glue, flour works really well to make a little paste. So I've made a paste with flour and water, or you can use wallpaper paste or any kind of gloopy glue. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll try and use the flour on this one. So I'm going to put some on my model. And I'm just going to lay the tissue on it. I'm going to make sure it's really wet. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit messy this. Got it all on my hand. And I'm just going to keep covering it and covering it until it's all covered. Okay, so that's all covered now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my other 2 and I'm going to leave them outside in the nice sun to dry, and then we'll come back later and I'll show you how to finish it off. Bye for now. Okay, so I've left these outside in the sun and now they're nice and hard, so they're ready to paint. So I'm going to paint this one. This one's going to be a bumblebee. So I'm going to paint this one with a bit of yellow. Okay, and this one's going to be my ladybird. All done. Okay, so the paint's all dried and I've just added some finishing touches. So to my ladybird, I put some googly eyes on there to make a little ladybird. And the bee, I've just added a little bit of tissue paper to make some wings. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And I've made this one into a butterfly. So I've just cut out some paper for the wings and I've done some of our little patterns on the side. So see if you can make your own mini beast or creature and then send it to me and let me know what you've made. Okay, bye.